Hello everyone and welcome to the Redmen TV. It's the end of year quiz. I'm Ste Hoare and I'm your host today, and we've got Cast V crew. We've got Paul and Chris against Tom and Si, and we're going to test your knowledge of everything that's happened in this calendar year. So basically, all those hours of footage that you've watched and talked about and written about and blogged about or social clipped, all that stuff, it should be in your heads, and if it's not, well, you're going to fail.
But I live in the moment, Steve.
Then again,
forget everything that's gone before.
Well, it's not about me laughing hysterically in the cop. Then I'm pretty much done here. Like.
So every time you've looked into a camera at that angle and spoke about a game,
this.
yeah. Try and recall it all now.
Is that one of the questions? How many times he's fixed his hair on camera?
Even I couldn't.
That's the tie-break question.
I don't think any of us can count that.
It's like one of those, how many sweets are in this jar, how many times did Paul flick his hair back? Infinity. No, basically it expands.
How many times have you wanted to?
To flick my hair or Paul's hair?
Yours.
Let's move on.
Is there like a phantom limb where you sometimes feel it and do this?
I often do this. You know when I'm stressed sometimes, I genuinely do that. And then I think,
oh my God!
Why have I just done that?
This is now you thought the intro was going to go, is it, Steve?
It's absolutely fine.
Nothing I enjoy more than ruining Steve's intros and outros, but carry on.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine.
I thought that was exactly how it was going to go.
Yeah. Maybe with a spin on the chair.
If you doubted my intros, then that's more fool you. No, it spans both seasons, so it's the second half of last season and obviously up to and including the Newcastle game. We are recording this before the Arsenal game, so just to keep that in mind in case any of the questions maybe slightly change, or the answers rather. Let's get on with it then. There's 5 rounds. First round is a simple one called How Many. I'm going to ask you, obviously, a question beginning with the word how many.
Fuck.
Yeah. Paul and Chris, you look so confident, I'll let you guys go first. No. For 1 point, how many Liverpool players were sent off in 2018? So from January 1st up until the Newcastle game, how many red cards did Liverpool get? I mean, you don't have to whisper, it's fine, because it's absolutely fine. You can. Yeah. You guys confident? You think you might have it?
I think we know a few, yeah.
Was that in 2018?
No.
Okay.
Was it group stages of the
Champions League?
Group stages of the Champions League. Then it would have been late 2017.
So you need to keep your powders right.
Oh, nice. Okay. Should we just go for that one then?
Okay, I'll give you an answer.
1.
The answer was indeed 1. I think was you going to go for 2?
Yeah, we said Gomez.
The answer was 1, and obviously it was Jordan Henderson.
We've learned that lesson early.
I've even got.
Cheers, boys.
Let me tally a point on for you two guys. Next question.
I feel like the seating arrangement's letting us have a peek.
I am going to hide these slightly. How many hat-tricks were scored by Liverpool players in 2018?
All comps.
In all comps, every competition.
So Mane against Porto.
Salah.
Does this get passed on? If we get it wrong, does it get
Not in this round, no. These are
okay.
No, you can
so Mane, Salah against Watford.
Salah, yeah.
Did Salah score any more?
I feel like not in this season. No. I don't think. Well, he set up a few.
Have you had any hat-tricks this season?
Well, we've had Salah.
All the players.
Does it count if he scored?
Salah scored a hat-trick the other day.
Against who?
That's not a hat-trick, is it?
Yeah, no. He
scored one against Watford last season.
Yeah.
That was in the second half of last season
as
well.
Someone scored a hat-trick.
Mane scored one against Porto.
I'm sure someone did.
I can't read that, but if
I think they did as well.
Someone did the other day.
Yeah, it was. We watched it here.
Yeah, because I saw the stats go up by 3. I was doing the stats before he scored 3. Yeah, come on, game.
3 then.
3. Yeah.
The answer is indeed 3.
Oh yes.
Sadio Mane in Porto, Mohamed Salah against Watford, and Mohamed Salah against Bournemouth the other day. It was literally like last week or so.
Yeah.
That bodes well for this. Ask me about some game in January. Yeah.
You had the first one sorted. You got the second one.
Hey.
What?
Hey.
I've literally just said I can't see it, but I will try and take a photo and zoom in a bit.
Right, back over to you guys. A little bit more difficult. These questions can't be passed over, so do feel free to talk out loud on these ones. How many different players how many different players took a penalty for Liverpool in 2018? Doesn't include shootouts. So,
hang on. Are there any more penalty-related questions later on in the quiz?
I don't know.
You don't know. Because I'll talk through the ones who definitely scored.
There are goal-related questions, players who, but they are not specific pens.
Milner and Salah have scored them. They're the only 2 players I think that have scored penalties for us in 2018.
Did Sturridge take one in the...
Firmino's missed one.
I wonder.
Has Sturridge taken one?
Did Sturridge take one in the league?
Van Dijk took that one, didn't he?
Was it? Or maybe
Van Dijk had that boss
That
one.
one in January then.
No.
Oh, against Chelsea.
Or was that a free kick?
Was it a free kick? I know that he's
Maybe
Karius definitely had
Milner,
one.
Salah, they're the two players who've scored them. I reckon Bobby's missed one.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's that Sturridge one.
Is someone mad? Is anyone mad taking one?
Hang on, who was the one where Sturridge wanted to take it and someone took it off him for a hat-trick or something? Or for like a second goal or something? Who took that off him?
Are you counting
That was
the World Cup?
Was that Salah?
Yeah, the World Cup isn't
Was that
included.
Salah?
No, hang on, no.
Because Sturridge wanted one.
Yeah.
And then someone took it off him. I feel like it was a young player.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think I was making this up.
Yeah.
So we go 3 or 4.
Has Fabinho taken one for us yet?
No. No, he hasn't.
Is there a time limit on these
We're
things?
told
yeah.
that he was an amazing
I think
penalty
it's- I
taker
think
and
it's-
then he's missed a penalty.
I
Let's
think it's 3 or 4.
hurry it up and give me an answer.
Go for.
4.
You've got it right, but you've got it wrong as well. You are right, it was 4.
Oh.
It wasn't Daniel Sturridge. The answers were James Milner scored, Mo Salah has scored, Bobby Firmino missed, you got. Sadio Mane missed against Red Star Belgrade at home. It was the game when we had like 100 penalties, dives and everything and we missed. But yeah,
Sweet.
you are right, you got 4. Ends,
not about
ends justify means.
It's not about how you get there. You got there.
This one is mainly focused on this current season.
Okay.
Sorry. This is a real... this is how it starts. So lucky.
Yeah.
They basically
Yeah.
gave us an answer for the first one.
You've fluked.
locked out
You've
on the
fluked,
second
yeah,
one again.
you've fluked 2 already, but that's fine. Flukes count as a point to point. Doesn't matter how you score them, just put them in the back of the net. How many clean sheets has Alisson kept
Oh, come off it.
in all competitions?
Come off it.
In all
In
competitions?
all competitions
So it's
since
12
12.
in the league.
12 in the league, and then Belgrade was
Wait,
4-0.
Maribor, yeah, Belgrade, sorry, Maribor. That was last season.
Belgrade, Napoli in the Champions League.
Napoli, yeah.
And
It wasn't any of the
It
ways.
wasn't any of the ways, and we
14.
conceded against PSG. No, but,
Oh, but in
what
the
about
league.
cup?
Yeah. Oh.
In a Liverpool shirt, Steve?
Just in a Liverpool shirt.
Oh, yeah. Imagine Brazil.
yeah.
League Cup, we got knocked out in the
2018.
first round, didn't
League
we?
Cup,
So
we got knocked out.
So it's 14.
Yeah, I'm
12
good to
in
go
the-
with 14.
14's right.
Yes, you
yeah.
keep pulling faces,
Fucking
Steve.
easy,
Well,
that one,
I
to be
do-
fair. Like,
All right, that's so.
in playing the
After
fucking League Cup.
round 1, we're all square at 2 apiece. Yet to get one wrong.
Do we get a half point for telling them the answer for the first question?
If anything, you should. If anything, you should lose points for that. But
No,
they should.
Well, you're the quizmaster and you think they should lose a point, so why haven't they lost a point?
Because I don't want to be mean. They're the ones who make me look and sound good on the other shows. The Res News Rattle will start with me like having a squeaky high-pitched voice.
No, whatever. It's not like it's on camera for them to see it.
Have you seen these intros? Like, Tom singing behind me back. Right, round 2, and this round is called Firsts. I'm going to go this way first, enough, because you guys went first before. See what I've done there?
Yeah. Clever.
Relatively easy one to start off. Who scored Liverpool's first goal of 2018? The first Liverpool player to score in 2018.
It's Mane against Burnley, innit? Mane equalised and then Clavan scored the winner.
Take it.
Mane.
He's right.
It is Mane. He didn't equalise, he opened the score and
did
Burnley
he?
then equalised and then Clavan scored the winner. But yes,
Hey.
I've just broke the set. And it's 3-2. You've got a lead. Well done, guys.
Damn it, I think I don't like that question.
Who were the first team to beat Liverpool in 2018?
Ooh.
When was the West Brom Cup game?
Yeah, the end of January, so 3rd week in January probably, if it was 4th round. We beat Everton in the 3rd round, had them in the 4th round, got knocked.
Stop nodding your head, Steve.
I can't imagine us. There were no Champions League games in between then, and we were winning them anyway against Porto.
We
and
beat
the like.
Burnley, then we'd have had then it would have been probably would have been FA Cup straight after.
Yeah, Van Dijk's.
Straight after that. Then there's another league game. If it's anything like this season, league game, then I think it's the next FA Cup. So I couldn't tell you what the next.
I think West Brom's a good shout there then.
go ahead, I'll
West
take
Brom.
No, it's wrong. It was that league game that you're talking about. It was Swansea. away.
Oh,
Got beat-
yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, we
Simon,
were there. We
you-
blocked that one out.
Shit, we were there as well, weren't we? Yeah.
That was diabolical.
It wasn't the best game. We nearly, I think Firmino missed an absolute sitter at the end. I think I'm right.
The
in saying.
best thing about that was
The Frankie
Benny's.
We did lose to Watford a couple of days later as well.
Actually, there was
West
the
Brom,
OK
sorry.
Diner on the way as well.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
It's a long journey, Swans, isn't it, to lose?
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was. Thanks, Lee. Next question.
I blocked it out.
Sorry. Moving on, guys. Who was the first Liverpool player who scored an own goal
In this calendar
in
year.
2018?
Own goal.
It might have took a while. It might have been soon. Who knows? Who knows? I know, but you don't.
Why are you saying I don't know?
Because
You've got no idea.
was it no goal? No, that was Bailly. That was United. Who scored no goal?
It's a Liverpool player scoring own goal.
Yeah,
I mean, if I had to guess,
Bailly is wrong. He doesn't play for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Do you remember any own goals this year?
I'm trying to think of
That's a
stuff.
start.
I know.
Do you guys remember any own goals?
I remember none of them.
None of them. Okay, that's a great start as well.
No, that wasn't. Oh.
I have an elite mentality, Steve.
What you can do is talk to each other. You are a team. This is.
I'm trying to kind of go through the team.
Yeah. But don't worry, we're chopping all this down.
You know,
It's
it
fine.
just
I don't
telepathically.
I don't think Trent scored one.
No, Van Dijk hasn't scored one.
I don't think Gomez has. Robertson hasn't.
Ah.
Hasn't
Was
he?
it maybe from a... Oh no, because it was... I'm sure there was a deflection off the
Milner
corner.
against
Oh!
Roma.
Oh, it wasn't on. There wasn't on goal. Is that your answer?
I mean, now they're saying that. No.
Well, that's,
Let me just.
So when was...
They were
Roma-
moaning about time.
That's the
and
best
that
answer.
one
That's the
question.
best
I mean,
answer.
I am going to hurry you along. Can I have an answer?
They had like 10 minutes before. We chopped it down to 1 minute, but they had 10
Yeah,
minutes.
I'm bored.
Viewers.
I've got biscuits to eat here.
Should we go with that?
Go on, we'll go with Milner.
No, it's wrong. It was that FA Cup game that you guys spoke about, West Brom. Anyone remember it?
Oh, was that the...
Joel Matip. Joel Matip scored an
never
own
got
goal.
that.
And it was the mad VAR game, and it was Joel Matip
Yeah.
when Liverpool got beat.
I was much more angry with Craig Pawson than I was with
Joel.
anything else that happened in
That's
this game.
probably what.
as well.
Final question for you guys in the first round, and we're still all square. I think, are we? No, I forgot the scores
No,
already.
we're not.
It's 3-2 to you guys. With a you've got a chance to make it all level going into round 3. Then Paul and Chris. You hate quizzes. Who was the first Liverpool player to score a goal having come on as a substitute in 2018? Subbed off the bench and scores a goal.
Did Raggy start against Burnley? I can't imagine he'd have brought him on.
Yeah.
One goal, so maybe it won't have been it. Virgil van Dijk will have been it, won't it?
No, but he
Did he
started
start?
that game. Didn't he?
Why would Van Dijk be subbed on?
I don't know.
When did he ever not start the game?
Just to beat Everton, but no.
We'll
clearly
go through
not.
those games then. The early
We
ones.
didn't score against Swansea.
He didn't score against. And then.
By the way, if any of these questions are wrong, feel free to have a go at the lads at LFC History
West
because
Brom,
they're the ones who
West
brought all these up.
Brom.
Shoots.
I mean,
God.
like, Ings was dead late on, and Solanke, when they scored their goals, where they subs, can't remember, but they were like May.
They were well late in the season. It's probably one of the front three from rotation or something, isn't it? So it's probably like Firmino or Mane. Go on, we'll go Bobby Firmino.
No, the first goal by Liverpool sub didn't take place until this season. No Liverpool sub that you scored between January and the end of the season.
PSG.
No, it was Daniel Sturridge on the first game of the season against West Ham.
West Ham,
That was the first. No Liverpool player scored unbelievably off the bench. Shame Adam Lallana couldn't have done it in the Champions League final, for example. Would have been nice, but no, isn't that a strange start?
That is a fantastic start. It almost makes me not boil over with rage at being a point behind.
so going into round 3,
You just said it was still round 1.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
the crew are winning.
Okay.
The cast are losing. Right, round 3 then, this is called fill in the blanks. So I'm going to read the sentence out, there's going to be a missing word. You obviously just need to fill in that word. I'll start with you guys. Since you're trailing. There's the answers, yeah. Liverpool knocked Everton out of the FA Cup. We all remember it.
Did.
Thanks to a goal from Virgil van Dijk, who headed home a corner taken by blank.
Oh, I remember who did this as well.
Who took the corner that big Virgil rose like a salmon?
It would be nothing but pure guesswork.
Beat Jordan Pickford in the air, nods it home, celebratory, Everton fans crying.
I want to say, like, Trent or Mo, but I feel like he wouldn't have used it if it was that obvious.
They're obvious. There's that much thought into it.
Like a mill.
Busy Christmas. Got kids, you know what I mean? Got kids, Christmas, I haven't put that much thought into it.
It would be a much nicer story if it was Trent being the Scouser.
I'm not sure that's how.
Are we allowed to rewrite history here?
I can now envision that corner coming in as both an in-swinger and an out-swinger.
No.
I don't think Robbo started taking them until this season, did he?
And will he did he even play in the FA Cup?
Adam has taken a few corners. Do you want to just guess?
Yeah.
Trent.
I was lying before.
Oh, you know? All right. No, it wasn't Trent.
Yeah, I think it was Milner.
It wasn't Milner either. It was Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would never have got that.
No.
So it's a
to be honest with you.
It's a good job you were winning the round then, because that would have been your first question. Right. Blank scored Liverpool's third goal during the 5-2 win over Roma in the Champions League semi-final.
The home game.
So is that- is
So
that-
Salah scores the first two, and then
Is that when he rounds the defender, squares it to?
Salah scored. I think it was a bit of a cross into the box. It was Firmino and Mane who scored the goals.
There was a no look. When was the no look?
Firmino, yeah. Firmino scored two and Mane scored one. It's just what order they came in.
Oh, I'm gonna say Bobby.
If the law of averages says that.
But then he's squaring it to
No, Mane's came a bit later. I'm pretty sure it was Firmino.
No, it was Mane. He scored.
Chris had that one.
Chris, you knew that one.
Yeah.
There you go. You
He gave me the hand signals under the.
as if to say, I know that one. Look at that one on 20 page. I haven't had to use my score tar for ages, by the way. So I'd like you to start getting some right if you can.
We're trying, Steve.
Chris, what we thinking?
Yeah. How dare I get these wrong? No, this one I think's a bit easier. You should get this one.
Oh, come on.
Brilliant. That's just fucking mugged us off on the go on.
Blank scored Liverpool's first goal of the 2018-19 season.
Right, so Sturridge scored the last one. I remember that one.
We sat next to each other at this game.
Yeah?
Yeah, did that helps?
Did we?
Oh, great.
Oh my God. Why are we so bad at this? Do you have any idea?
I think I know this.
Blank scored the first goal of the 2018-19 season for Liverpool.
I'm just guessing here.
Hang on.
No,
Sturridge scored the fourth, I remember that.
He did score the fourth, yes.
Only because they just said it a minute ago.
What?
Yeah, I think I remember.
You think you remember?
Mane was the top scorer for ages, wasn't he?
He was.
So he had like 3 in the first 3 games or something like that. But whether he had the actual first goal...
The first goal of the season. Good question. I'm quite happy with myself here. I've tested you quite well. I thought
To be fair, it doesn't mean it's a good question.
Does it not?
It's a bit thick.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You are very much in the moment, people. I'll give you that.
I do want to say Mane, but if you
Go on,
feel
no,
strongly
I'm
that it's Mo, then
I
go
don't
with
know.
Mo.
Go on.
Mane.
Mo.
Did Mane get 2?
He did.
That's amazing.
I'm pretty sure it was kited to Robertson to Salah at the
Yeah,
back
it was
post.
a tap in. Yeah, tap in on the back post.
Yeah. Never mind. It's going well. Still 3-2. We haven't changed the score for a while. We're stuck in...
Just black this round out.
Yeah, let's have to go on. Xherdan Shaqiri scored his first competitive Liverpool goal against blank.
So we didn't score until...
You know that one?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. We've had well, if you'd have got earlier questions right, you'd have been second in it.
Yeah, I know, but you designed the questions.
You
and the quiz,
started
therefore,
the quiz by giving us the first load of questions.
No, and
Just off the
it wasn't
bat.
Man U. He'd scored a couple before
Yeah,
Man
he scored a
U.
couple before Man U. So, oh no, it was the one where he rounds the player. Oh, it was Salah plays it outside of the foot to him, and then he feints it and scores it with his left. Who did he play that against?
Oh, wow, brilliant. That's
Yeah.
what he's described. I remember. I know that.
Because it was a few goals as well, so it weren't the 1-0s.
It was a home game.
Home game, defo. I'm pretty sure I was there.
Yeah.
Can I look at my Instagram?
Absolutely not. Oh yeah, just get your phone. Just get your phone out. Google it while you're there.
As well, so it's either Cardiff or it's.
I think it might be Cardiff, you know.
There was another one
Was
that
it
we
Red
played
Star?
right. Was it Cardiff or Red Star? It was one of them.
No, he didn't. I don't think he did score against Red Star because it was the whole Belgrade thing. I'll go with Cardiff.
Okay, yeah, Cardiff.
Cardiff's right. Yeah! And it was that exact same goal as well, but he gives it a little feint.
It's a great goal, that.
Well done.
4-2.
So happy for you.
There is one more question left in the blanks round, and what I'm going to say here, these are the more difficult ones, so God forbid. And this involves opposition as well, which after isn't down your alley, but let's go anyway.
We can't even remember our team.
Exactly. Goals from James Milner, Roberto Firmino and Xherdan Shaqiri gave Liverpool a come-from-behind 3-1 win over Burnley in early December. After blank put the home side in front.
Yeah. Oh. It's the lad who never lost a game when he'd scored a goal in.
It is him, yeah.
What's the lad's name?
What's his name?
Because him and Milner both
James Milner.
Yeah, James Milner. You're half right. Well, no, you are right. You just need to tell me his name. I don't need a descriptive.
I mean, I can give you one Burnley player.
Go
on. But it's not him.
Joe Hart.
It's Ben Me.
No, it wasn't. It was Tarkowski.
He does play for Burnley, yeah, he does.
I remember it being some mad name.
Would you know his
that.
name?
No.
You wouldn't.
I think I might do.
Can we go through Burnley's side?
No. we can, but it's going to go past Tarkowski, me. Oh, it's like fucking...
Do you remember the goal?
No.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Don't remember the game, Steve.
Okay, that bodes well.
I feel like his name's got an L in it.
James
Lawton or something, I don't know.
There is a lot when he plays for Burnley.
It's not him though, is it?
No, and his name's Matt. Any guesses? No.
It's not Harry Arthur, is it?
No, he plays for Cardiff. Oh. It was Jack Cork. It was the lad you were thinking of. Never lost the game when he scored until Liverpool made them lose that goal. Different one for you then. Blank was the first player to score against Liverpool in the Premier League this season. The goal came when Alisson tried to do a Cruyff turn in his own box.
It wasn't, but was it Albrighton?
No, was it?
This is the hardest question I must admit. But
What team was it?
oh God,
Leicester.
Do you remember Alisson getting fallen over doing the Cruyff turn?
Yeah. Black fella? I don't know what it is.
Do you think you know it?
I think so.
Ste
Yeah,
Hoare.
that's a good one. Okay,
It
Mine's got these questions.
was the winger. I'm pretty sure it was the winger. But it's not.
Ooh,
It's
I think
not.
that is right, actually.
Good question.
It is a good question. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you, isn't it? To be honest.
The fact that it took that long for us to concede the goal shows how well we started.
It wasn't Ndidi. Was it Ndidi?
I'm not going to have a better guess than that, but I don't think it was. There you go.
Do you want to go with it?
Yeah.
Ndidi.
Indeed, no.
We thought it was Gray.
It wasn't Gray either. It was actually Gazal.
Who?
Rashid Gazal. So he was their new signing, and Iheanacho took the ball off Alisson. Did you remember that bit?
That
Squared
I
it
said to you, I
across,
thought
and he
it
was the
Iheanacho,
winger. He was the winger,
Yeah.
and he come in and tapped it in at the side.
Gazal.
Yeah,
No, I've never. I gave you this like a description. But
you did. 4-2 then it is going into round 4. You guys have got a nice little lead there, but things can soon change.
We've got to score points for them to change.
We haven't scored a point since the third.
Do you remember? Sai gave us the answer to the first one. We guessed the answer to the second. And
Here we are.
Here we are. It's going well, guys. It's going
Well,
well.
next year this is going to be
Chris, you like your stats.
cast first crew, isn't it?
You like your stats. You like your numbers.
On an individual game-by-game basis.
Good at maths. All right, you do the
Oh
accounts,
my
though,
God.
yeah. This one involves some mathematics.
Is it for them first this time?
I will.
for you first.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think I will
Okay.
go with you guys first because you're trailing, and I want to give you the chance to get back onto an even keel. I don't want them to extend their lead. We've seen what happens. 5-2 leads. Roma did that. Couldn't come back as hard as they tried. I want to give you the chance. So this is all about maths. I'm going to give you certain categories, and we're going to go from there. It's pretty self-explanatory. So I want you to the number of goals that Liverpool scored in the knockout stages of the Champions League last season, minus the number of goals Liverpool scored in the group stages of this season's Champions League. So goals in last season's knockout, take away goals scored in this season.
Right.
Talk out loud because
5 at Porto.
5 at Porto, but
Yeah, I got
none
some-
in the whole
Have
leg.
that. Do something.
Oh, well, this is
There
a
you
piece
go.
of paper with a
That's-
pencil
yeah,
to
there you
make
go.
notes of.
5
Thanks, Nick,
Porto.
thinking. Wish someone had thought of that before.
0-0
we started.
seconds.
Yeah.
5-2. We scored 2 and lost 4-2, didn't we?
5-2 and 4 was it?
So we got the 5 and the 2, didn't we?
Yeah.
Then 3 at City and 2 at City.
Well, not in that order, of course, because we've just done Roma. If we just done Roma first, but anyway,
Yeah.
I'm splitting here. 3.
And then
Yeah.
Champions League, we scored 1
Yeah.
In the final,
in the final.
we did.
And then
Minus
minus.
the amount of goals Liverpool scored in this season's group stages.
Okay, so we scored 3 against PSG. We scored 1 against Napoli. We scored 4
5.
against Belgrade.
Yeah, 4, and then
Lost
Did
2-0.
we score? Did we score away? We didn't score away.
Lost
from home,
2-0. I feel like we scored at PSG to lose 2-1.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
2-1. And Napoli we conceded 1 but didn't score.
Yeah,
away
it was
from
1-0
home.
away from home. So
So we got 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Love them to
3,
get the
4,
addition
8.
wrong.
He just had
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So the answer should be 9.
the answer is 9.
You got a whole sheet of
Well,
paper, we're going to need that now.
yeah, you guys, if you want to do your writing down, you're going to have a little...
If I'd have got the sum wrong at the end,
I was thinking you are absolutely spot on. 18, take away 9, does indeed equal 9, and you can check that yourselves on Google. It's absolutely right. 4-3, well done, guys. Do you want that?
Yeah.
Good. Similar, this is one of the easier. I thought that was quite easy. Sean, this one's another similar easy one.
how many goals Liverpool scored in the Premier League?
The number of
last
goals
season?
Liverpool scored against Everton in 2018.
Okay.
Add the number of goals that Liverpool scored against Manchester United in 2018.
Man U. So it was the 2-1. Where Van Dijk scores the
Yeah,
edit.
2. And then
We 1-1. Was that in? No, that was in December. This whole...
Since January 18 up until including...
there was the one
Boxing
we were
Day.
in the Champions League run and we played things in Solanke. Was that 0-0?
Why are we talking about Everton or United?
Everton. That was 0-0. That game wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. I don't think
They were
we
celebrating
scored.
it. They were celebrating the
Yeah.
draw.
I think that was 0-0. I can't. It was the type of game
yeah,
that
no,
played
it
out.
was a 0-0. It was a 0-0.
And then we scored.
So,
Well, obviously we scored 1 with the Rigi.
yeah.
He's not even using that corner of paper.
You can use whatever you want.
Out.
It's going to be fun next time when we've got more paper to additions on.
So
We'll
yeah,
cross that
that's
bridge.
Everton 3. Yeah.
3. Okay.
And then
Goals against Man United.
against Man United. So we scored 3 the other week.
Yeah. I don't remember the early ones.
I think it was 2-0. Trent got done, didn't he, by Rashford?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I don't think we scored in that game. I think it was 2-0.
No, I think you're right. So that's 5.
Good maths, Tom.
Go back.
2 had 1 at 3.
You can even do this on your hands.
You happy?
Yeah, I think...
6.
No, the answer is...
What? You missed the last game?
The answer
No, they didn't.
is
Didn't he?
7. That Rashford game we
Was it
scored,
2-1?
it was 2-1. The answer was Eric Bailly scored an own goal. So we
And which
remain-
Tom mentioned earlier on.
You actually mentioned this. You actually mentioned this goal when you were talking about own goals earlier on. You mentioned Bailly scored an own goal. That was the actual goal.
Did we actually score that though? Are we giving us a goal for that? Was it?
Well, now the rules have changed because the last time we had this on a quiz,
Okay,
we weren't counting it. Give them the points, Steve.
No, yeah, no points. The rules of football say that Liverpool did score that goal. It just so happened. You were nearly there, but not quite, guys. You can have that to do your addition or subtraction on.
Did someone say I could count to 6 on one hand before, by the way?
I did say it, and I thought you'd missed it. Right, Chris. The total number of goals scored in games between Liverpool and PSG in 2018. The total number of goals scored. Add the total number of goals scored in games between Liverpool and Man City in 2018.
Oof.
3-2.
It's more games than 2.
There's more games.
0-0 was the last one.
There is more games than 2. Yeah, you're right.
So,
Go on.
just repeat the question.
PSG and Liverpool total goals in those 2 games.
Yeah.
Add the total number of goals scored in games between Liverpool and Manchester City.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 8, 19.
11 plus 8 plus 19. No, you're wrong there, mate. The answer, you got 3-2 there. That was 4-3. Oh. So the answer was 21.
That's a schoolboy error, that.
Oh, it was a great
He
game.
shouted it
as
out.
well.
As well.
You had
That's
the
100%
PSG
on me.
right, 3-2 and 2-1 equals 8. Liverpool did win 3-0 at home. They did win 2-1 away, but they won 4-3 in the league, not 3-2. You were close, but you hit the
You were
post.
roughing it. I
You
think
did.
that was
You had time, and
You
you
said it with such confidence.
said 3-2.
I did, I
and
was saying
yeah. We went
Your
4.
sets just broke as well.
Yeah.
That, you forgot
That was your brain when you said 3-2. Was
yeah, absolutely flopped. But yeah, it was 4-3. If you remember, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
You
that,
do-
now that we've said it, absolutely.
Them's the breaks.
Indeed.
If it was, yeah, because I think they scored 2 very late on, didn't they, to make it 4-3?
Let's not talk about it anymore. Ask them a question.
Okay.
Ross.
Leave that. It's only a little bit of tinsel.
I know, but it's going to bother me.
It's
I can see it.
Tom.
Not
Tom.
even the
Tom.
The podcast listeners have got no idea what's
Tom.
going
Yeah,
on.
just
They're
a
fine.
bit of tinsel fell off the table. It's absolutely fine. I own the game. The losers get distracted. Winners win. That's how this works. Final one for you guys then. The goals scored by Liverpool against Watford in 2018. Goals scored against Watford in 2018. Add the number of goals Liverpool scored against Bournemouth in 2018.
What?
fucking taking the piss.
3-0
They
Bournemouth.
get Man City and PSG. We get.
You got it wrong. So don't worry.
Watford. So we've.
Salah scored a hat-trick.
He scored 4.
He scored 4.
Yeah. The game was we scored either 5 or 6 in that game.
It's 5 then.
It's 5 then.
Definitely 5. Salah scored 4, but we definitely got another one that day.
Yeah.
So that's 5.
So just goals that Liverpool. have
Liverpool,
scored.
just Liverpool scored against Watford. I mean,
And then this season,
was it one of the 1-0s?
no, I think we scored a few against them, but I've got no idea.
Yeah,
I don't know
we did.
I don't know if it was at Anfield or away or anything.
Let's
do you want
guess
times I've
3.
wheeled backwards and hit this
I
telly?
think it was
It's
a
absolutely
3-0.
made it.
I do think it was a 3-0. Don't ask me why.
It wasn't that long ago, this game either. Your memories are horrendous.
3 weeks ago, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they all meld into one.
I was
Did
gonna
they?
say, it could have been at home, it could have been away.
It could have been.
Like,
That's right. It was definitely one of those
Yeah.
two. Sorry. It was not a neutral venue.
I'll give you one. It was defo one. It was defo one. None of this could have business. It's defo
Sure,
one.
we've played Bournemouth this year.
It was absolutely
And-
home or away. That's absolutely
And I think we've scored. Have we scored 4 against? One of the games was 4,
Okay.
and one was 3.
Okay.
I think.
This season or the whole year?
the whole
It's the
year.
whole of
It's
2018.
a 2018 quiz, Tom. We
It's
established.
confusing me.
But we've played
Well,
them
hang on a
both
second.
twice.
Why are Allison's
Played
fucking clean
Oh,
sheets
yeah,
in
because-
2020?
But he didn't
Could-
play.
could run
Technically,
the second
that
half of
included
last
last season as well.
So that's 8.
8 plus 7
didn't
is
play.
15.
15.
What have you gone? What have we got?
15.
I got 12 in my head, like.
5 goals.
8 against Watford.
8 against
Yeah.
Watford.
And
7 against Bournemouth equals 15. You're right. Well done, guys.
Oh, yes!
It was 5-0, 3-0, 4-0, 3.
Yeah.
You were absolutely spot on, so that gives you guys a 5 lead. Well done. Look at that, you've got a proper, remember those
Yeah,
old tallies,
we've
you've got
got
an absolute tally. So
Is
you
that
got,
unassailable now?
it's not unassailable now, because going into round 5,
Didn't even matter.
and no, it does matter. Bear in mind, you guys are winning 5-3 going into the last round. The last round is all about bidding. So what basically, each answer you give is worth 1 point.
Okay.
However, if you get the answer wrong, if you get any wrong, the other team get this bid. So what I want you guys get first bid. We want you to name any player who scored for Liverpool in 2018. How many can you
Their
get?
own goals count.
Own goals do not count. This is just Liverpool players. So what you need to do, I've clarified that, I even wrote on brackets in my thing. Talk between yourselves, see how many you think you can get, give me a number. You guys can decide to outbid them and go for it yourselves.
Including pen shootouts?
Not including pen shootouts. You guys can... Have we had one?
No, just checking.
Okay, that's fine. So you don't say them now, but give me a
them
number. You give me a number, bid. You guys can either make them name it, or you can try and outbid them. If you make them...
Can I have a pen and paper?
No.
Okay. Can I use my phone?
No. It is all verbal. No, it's going to be on the cuff. Give me a number.
So you're going to say, like...
I need a bid now.
They're in now.
Yeah. I'm not going to let you guess them all before you make your bid. How many do you think you can name Liverpool scores? You can go back and forwards. If they outbid you, you've got a chance to outbid them again, so don't worry.
10.
Okay.
Do you want to make them name 10, or do you want to go high?
Hold on a second.
Hang on. 15.
Okay, they've gone 15. You can either outbid 15,
15 separate players.
or you can make
But,
it.
but we're going back and forward here.
No, if they get 15, they get 15 points. If they get them wrong, you guys get 15 points. Basically, the last 4 rounds are all about getting you the first bid. That's pretty much what it was. It all comes down to this.
15.
Yeah.
Can you name 16?
Were there even 16? Who knows? There might not have been. I mean, there might not even
Maybe
be
we've
15.
been foolish and gone too high.
Maybe there was only 11 and you
Maybe
guys
we're going to
output
get to
yourselves.
14 and look like absolute idiots.
No, I think it's 15.
You think it's 15?
Because Chris has just counted them all and done it to make us...
Yeah.
yeah,
I've just done that.
So your options,
I
you
couldn't
can
even
either
name the first
you can
goal
increase the
scorer in the
bid,
first
or
How
you
many
game of this
questions have we
season.
actually answered correctly? I thought I'll back so far, Tom.
We let them name it.
Yeah, go on.
They are going to let you name it. So for the win, guys, for the win, can you name me 15 Liverpool
Go
players
back to front.
who've scored?
I know Emery Chan scored for us this year.
Just give me names. Just
Let's go
tell
back
me
to
them one
that,
by
yeah.
one. Go one by one.
Let me, for the sake of
Mo Salah.
for the sake of getting confused, let's go back to front. We'll go from defence forwards because once we get to them, it's easy enough.
Trent.
Okay. Trent.
Lovren.
Tell me.
Trent.
Trent is right.
Lovren.
Lovren is right.
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk is right.
Let's just Joel Matip.
Joel Matip, good answer. By the way, just let me know, if you name a wrong answer, you are out. You have to any incorrect answers.
Fabinho.
Fabinho is right, yep.
Wijnaldum.
Yep.
Mane, Salah, Firmino.
Yep, and yep.
Origi, Solanke, Ings.
So let me count how many you've got. Origi, Solanke, and Danny Ings is right.
Okay.
So let me count how many you've got there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You've got 12.
Right.
3 more,
You
lads.
need 3 more
We haven't
to
said
win the
Sturridge
game.
yet.
Sturridge.
You have not said Sturridge yet, and Sturridge is right.
Okay. Shaqiri.
And for the win,
It's an easy answer.
Hang on, who's the midfielder we said?
We've said Fabinho. And did I
And
say
Wijnaldum.
Chan?
well, you didn't.
Chan.
Chan is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
top.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I reckon there was only about another 3 scorers all
Can
year.
anyone else get any more?
Yeah, I've just looked at your sheet.
There were,
I reckon there was only 18.
Clavan,
They-
not played Chamberlain.
there were 19. Clavan,
Okay.
Oxlade-Chamberlain,
Milner.
James Milner.
Yeah.
19 players there was who scored for Liverpool.
Well
Fair
done.
play.
Oh.
You guys won. However, just for a bit of fun, I've got a tie break. I'm going to ask you anyway, just for a little bit of fun.
Quick,
we
pass me
win.
Lola.
This isn't worth anything. This is a bonus round, and the prize is this chocolate digestive
I'm
biscuit.
going to have the other one.
Oh, are we playing Soggy Biscuit?
Yes.
Then,
I don't want to win, bro. I don't want to win.
then great. Give it to me.
How many goals do you guys think Liverpool scored in 2018 as a whole? This is going to be the tiebreaker if there was one. There probably wasn't going to be one.
111.
105.
It was
the
111.
bracket.
150.
It was.
It was 111. Well done, Chris. When did you look that up?
About 20 minutes ago. I was like, it's got it. I've got it. That one's getting asked.
That was your
you know what I
tiebreaker.
mean?
So yeah, unfortunately, guys, you've done so well. You built yourself on it. You didn't back yourself.
Well, you know what?
You could have named more than 15. I think.
At least everyone who's watched this knows that we know more. They just got lucky with an easy question. At the
No,
end.
you know what it was. That's why they're
And
on.
that
That's
you're
why they're on
humble.
camera because they backed themselves.
Did
They're
you check that
confident.
question before the show as well?
I feel like you did, defo.
But
This
this,
sheets.
this is like we've won in a pen shootout, lads.
Internet
That's what's
history,
happened.
search it up. Obviously,
No, I am not looking through Chris's internet history. That's the last thing I want to be doing.
You could.
I could, and I absolutely
And
want
be
to.
scarred for life.
yeah.
Gents,
Be
congratulations.
losers and scarred for life.
Congratulations. Have a biscuit.
Ta.
Guys, commiserations. Have a
Not
biscuit.
one of them. That's got dark chocolate on it. Passes a good one.
No.
Oh.
Help yourself to a biscuit. Thanks very much for playing. Thank you guys at home for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the quiz. Up the Reds, and we'll be back this time next year with the 19 quiz.
Retribution.
If you want to, yeah, I was
We
gonna
have
say,
put-
How many cups have Liverpool won? 3. How many games did Liverpool lose? No, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Unless we've overdosed in May after winning the treble. In which case, there'll be 5-0 lads.
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
We'll absolutely cross that bridge when we get to it. Until then, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you all soon. Goodbye.